Hi, everybody. Welcome to Kathy's Beautiful Blooms. Thank you for joining me in today's super easy step-by-step tutorial. I am going to teach you how to make a year-round hydrangeas and roses grapevine wreath in a matter of minutes. So please stay with me and let's learn this together. I hope everybody's doing great. Let's just jump right in and get started. What the materials that you need are a 18-inch grapevine wreath, and you need some hydrangeas. See how pretty those are? And then we have some top quality premium roses. We're going to use those. And we have some lamb's ear, and we have a little seeded eucalyptus and some regular eucalyptus, and we have some little filler flowers, and these are little hydrangea fillers. And so the first thing I like to do when I get started is I go ahead and put my greenery in. And when you put something on this side, you put it on this side. So let's do this together. Grab a stem of your lamb's ear and let's just put it on the side right here in the middle. And just take the stem, it's about this long, and just poke it straight down in there. And we do have our hot glue gun handy in case we do need that, but otherwise just see if you can find a hole to poke that in there. See, this is the center, and it's like this, and put it right there. That's all we're doing. Just stick it right down in there, and we can adjust it later. Now what we did on that side, we're going to do on this side. So let's put a piece over here. Make sure your leaves are facing you. And in a matter of minutes, we're going to have an exquisitely luxury, classy grapevine year-round wreath, okay? So let's just continue with this, and I'm going to put a piece at the very top and just kind of find a place to poke that through your grapevine wreath. And I'm going to go a little slow so everybody has time to get theirs in, okay? So now I'm going to come over here and poke one in here, just like this. So let's just do that together. A lot of you already have my kit, so these materials are already pre-cut for you. Okay, so if you can't get it to go in very well, now keep in mind you can go ahead and hot glue that. So now what we have is we have a piece here, a piece at the top, a piece here, and a piece here. That's all we've done so far, okay? And now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my seeded eucalyptus, and I'm going to put a piece right beside it at the top. Just poke that straight down in there right beside your lamb's ear, like that, just like that. See? And I'm going to find 4 pieces, and I'm going to put one over here, just like this. This is just so fun. Your neighbors are gonna be like, oh my gosh, where did you get that? It's so beautiful. And you're gonna have to say, I made it myself. Yay. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue around with the greenery. I have a piece like this, and I'm gonna put it right beside the eucalyptus in the middle. See, if you think of your wreath at the inner side, the middle, and the outside, I'm putting these in the middle. And I have let's see, I have this eucalyptus, and I'm gonna put this one right next to the other one that I just did, right like that. And you can always take these out and adjust it. Because I have a eucalyptus here, I'm going to put a eucalyptus over here in the middle. And this one, it does look like I will need to hot glue to secure that one there. And just when you hot glue it, just hold it for a second because you don't want it to fall off. Okay. Now you should have 2 pieces of these. And we're just going to put one right here next to the lamb's ear on this side, just like that. And then we're going to come over here next to the eucalyptus piece we put and put the other one right there, just like that. Okay, and I have these darker leaves, and we have 3 of these, okay? So we want to evenly spread those. Sorry, I must have dropped my other one. So I'm going to go ahead and put the first lamb's ear right here, just right behind, on the outer edge, the outer side. I'll put that one. And I'm going to take it in as tight as I can get it, just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to put the other one. And then this gives it a lot of balance. When you put what you do on one side, you do on the other side. And do you see how pretty this is looking already? And we have a little space here, so I'll put another piece of eucalyptus right there. And I'll put a piece of eucalyptus right here. And we have one of these left, so I'll put that right next to the eucalyptus that we glued in. And I have one of these. I'm going to put it right here at the top. And we do want to save room for our beautiful blooms. So we're going to go ahead and you're going to put your first hydrangea right here in the middle at the top. And go in the middle of and just poke it straight down. And if you see the stem is right here coming through, just snip that right off with your wire cutters. That's all you do to that. Thank all of you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really appreciate it. Okay, and then I have one here, so I'm going to come down here and I'm going to put one. And I'm just poking that straight through, wherever you can find it. And always feel free to rewind the video and start again if you get lost somewhere. And if you have any questions, always put them in the comments. I'm always happy to help any of you. Okay, and I want to show you something when I get, okay, so I have one here, here, and here. So I'm going to put one here on the very side, and I'm just poking that straight down, and that stem was a little bit long, so I'm just going to snip that off. Okay, just like that. Now I have another one, and I'm going to put it right over here, and then that's going to give us our 4 right there. But in floral design, we always work with odd numbers. I'm going to go ahead and glue that one down a bit. I don't like the way that one was feeling. Okay, so we always work with odd numbers, so I'm going to actually put 5. But I did want to show you guys something real quick. This is a big, beautiful bloom that I got at Michael's, and I want to show you a little trick on that. See, do you see how large this is? Okay, if you put your hand like in the middle of it, you can feel here, there's a stem. You can actually take the middle out. I don't need a piece that big, so I took my middle out. Can you guys see that? And I'm going to use that for my 5th piece. And I'm going to show all of you how, and I'm putting this one right here. I'm going to show all of you how this is going to be a perfect 10, okay? Because we are using 5 luxury premium hydrangeas, and we are going to, this is how it's looking so far, and we are going to use 5 luxury premium roses, and this is going to be what I call a perfect 10, okay? So get your first rose, and right here where your first hydrangea is, and you're going to have it facing you, the rose, and you're going to put it more toward the first layer, okay? And that's going to be so elegant. Look at this. Look at that. You see how elegant that is? Right there. Okay. So now we did our first one, so we're going to go around and we're going to continue with our silk roses. The next hydrangea, I'm going to put one right in front of it and angled in toward the center of my thing, but up like that, just like that. You like that? How beautiful that is? In just a matter of minutes, you can just make one of these luxury wreaths. They're so pretty. And then I'm putting the rose next to my next hydrangea. And then I've got 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to put one here. That's 4. And then I've got one more. And that one goes, we know where it goes. It goes right here. Oh, these are just so fun. Okay, now I have some little fillers. I have these little filler ones. So I'm just going to look and see where I might need these. Okay, so I can see right here next to the rose, I need one of these. So put this one in the middle and just angle it kind of down facing you, just like so. And you may have to hot glue this in. I probably will have to hot glue that. Let me just go ahead and do that now. So I don't want that to come out. I'm using my Sure Bonder hot glue gun, and it's wireless, and you can use it for 2 minutes before you need to put it back on your charger, so that always makes it nice. That was a little bit long, but I think that's okay. So I have one here, so we know I'm going to come across, and I'm going to put one over here, right? And we know right where it goes. And this one, I'm certain that I'm going to hot glue this one as well, because sometimes your branches and your grapevine are a little bit tightly woven together, and that's okay. Just put a dab of hot glue on that, and that thing will not go anywhere. Well, I got it a little bit long, so let me do that again. There we go. I think that's going to be better. And then I have another piece, so I'm going to put it on this side. I try to do things mostly in a triangle shape, but today, since I'm going to go ahead and use my 5 roses, I thought we might do it this method. And I'm going to have to hot glue that in. And that's no big deal. I don't mind at all. Okay, because that ain't going to go anywhere now. Okay, and I have one of these. I'm going to come on this side with it. And I'll put it between these two. And I'm putting it in the middle and it facing kind of toward the center of the wreath outward. Okay, oh, and that one just like, I love it when it just fits perfect. You see how pretty that is? That fit perfect right there. Okay, and I have some more of these, so I'm just going to go around. I'm going to put one at the top toward my outer layer, just so it gives it a nice balance. And when you're making your arrangements, you can take a picture of it and stand back and look. And if you have a hole, you'll see exactly what you need to put where. And then when you get that last piece on, it's such a great feeling. So I'm going to come around between my hydrangeas and put this one toward the outer side so that sticks up nice right in front of my filler flower. And I'm going to do the same thing here between my two hydrangeas toward the back, this one. Okay. Oh, that just fit perfect. Now I'm going to turn my wreath a little bit and between the two hydrangeas. Now, if your rose gets a little out of shape while you're doing this, fix it at the end. Between my two hydrangeas, this little piece, I'm going to put it kind of toward the outer side. And I'm going to try to stick that all the way through. And if it doesn't stay, I will go ahead and secure that. And this is going to be a year-round wreath, so I do suggest that you go ahead and put the hot glue on your stems. But for the sake of the video, to do it quickly to show you, we won't do each one, okay? All right, so now I'm going to, it looks pretty evenly spaced. I might could use an extra piece here. Now I'm just kind of looking to see if there's any holes to fill those in with any extra pieces that I might have. And then I'm going to hold this up and we're going to look and see, do we need anything else? This piece was really, really long right here, so I might have to cut that one down. Okay. And we'll put this one here. I'm just filling in any holes. That's all I'm doing with these beautiful little fillers, okay? That is literally all that I'm doing right now. And we are almost done. In just a few minutes, you can make this. And I want to show you what you can do if you decide you want to add a little color when we get done. Well, that one I can't see it very well. I'm trying to put it right here, but I can't see it. There it goes. And a lot of times you can just stick these right in there and they're very secure. But like I said, if you want it to be year-round, just go ahead and glue those in. And then you don't have to fix it and forget it. Is that what they say? Okay, and I have this little piece of eucalyptus, so I think I could probably just stick this right here at the top on the outer layer, on the outer side like this. And that has quite a few leaves on it. I may have to put it somewhere. I might have to put it on this side. Find a good, yeah, because when you find a good spot for it, you know. And then I have this. Where did I put this one? How about over here? Any little pieces of greenery you have left, just go ahead and pop those in there. Okay. Oh, here's that third piece I was looking for. Okay. So we have one. Oh, what's it? Where is it? Oh, it might have fallen out. So let me just put it right here. I think it'll be fine right there. Right. Just shut. Well, I can't seem to get it to go in that spot, so it must not be meant to go there. Huh. Okay. Now I have these, and I'll put these. I have some of these left over, so we'll put these toward the outside, toward your outside. And because you'll want to look and see, just kind of go around with your finger and see if everything appears to be even. That's all we're doing is checking it. I hope all of you are doing good and you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm usually quite the night owl, but I'm working in the morning right now. Okay, I'm going to glue that one. Yeah, and these are great little fillers for any spots that you might see. And then just kind of look around the outside and see if it looks like it's all nice and even. And it appears to be. And anything that I need fillers for, I'll just pop these in there. That's why I saved some of these for last. Okay, I'll just put that one in there. And let's see, what else? I want to make sure my roses, now I want to check my roses to make sure that they are showcased. And I did order these on Amazon, and these are nice luxury roses. I love them. Okay, so I got one, two. Okay, I'm not able to see my other one here. So I've got to put a little greenery. And I got one of these. I'm going to put it right by my rose. So my rose is kind of highlighted there. And I got one extra one. I can put that one somewhere in there like that. And I got one here. I'll put one here. Put them near my roses. Okay, and we are literally almost done. That little pretty little branch is kind of a little bit in my way, and I don't really want it in my way right there. So let me see. And I have one piece of that left. Let me just put that there. And that's it. Let me see right here. That is all we are going to do. And I'm going to look at this, and I'm going to see if we have any holes anywhere. Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I need that to be sticking out a little bit more. Okay. Now let's just take a look at what we've done and see how it looks. Okay, first I'm going to look at it and see which way I want to turn it toward you all. Or do I want this to be the top? Okay, and any little glue that's sticking up, anything like that that might be too tall. But ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. There is your beautiful. Okay, now this piece fell out, so that's no big deal because I'm going to hot glue that right back in there. It's a good idea to turn it upside down just to make sure that that doesn't happen. Okay, and there you have it. I'm going to see if you guys can see this better. There is your beautiful year-round hydrangeas and roses wreath, and we only made this in a few minutes. And make sure and watch my next video because I'm going to be doing another wreath for you that has a kit. Okay, let me show you real quick what you can do if you wanted to change this into, let's say for spring, you wanted to add a pop of color. Let me show you what you can do. Do you see how pretty that is? Look at this. If you wanted to add a pop of color to your beautiful year-round hydrangeas and roses wreath, all you do is pop this right down in there, straight down in there, just like that. And then you do one here and one here. You would do 3 of them. And then, do you see how lovely that is? And then this could be your peaches and cream year-round wreath. And then when Christmas time comes, pop this out and put you some red ones in here. It's so fun. There's so many things that you can do. And then one last tip I have for you guys. Okay, this is Silk and Splendor, and you can actually, you don't have to dry this off or anything. You can actually spray this directly, and it'll make your leaves and your silk shiny. You don't want to spray it heavy. I normally do use the can, but all the store had was this right now. So I'm going to lightly mist this and give it a lot of shine, okay? Like that, just like that. You don't have to do anything to it to make it dry or anything. And it is done. Thank all of you. Have a great afternoon.